Hello, this is Scathe mode.
This is Blue Highwind!
This is Jeppo!
And this is Sorcerer Nobody.
And welcome to the Final Fantasy Adventure Let's Play, done by the illustrious Final Fantasy Wiki. And this time
Very
we'll be playing a
illustrious.
game that no one else has ever played. Has anyone here played this game before?
Nope.
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 Well, okay, well...
Technically, isn't this not even really a Final Fantasy game? It's actually a mana game?
Good thing you brought that up, because it actually is a Final Fantasy game. This game, the Japanese name for the Final Fantasy Adventure is, it's like Final Fantasy Gaiden Tree of Mana or something, it's in Japanese. But this is still a Final Fantasy game. It was later remade into Sword of Mana. Then it was a mana game. And this game is technically a prequel to Legend, or Secret of Mana, that is.
Okay, and your hero's name is Boy.
Yep.
Alright, Boy.
What are you doing now, boy?
Sumo?
Oi, girl!
Why do you pick Sumo?
Those are the default names.
And Fuji?
His name is...
Those are wacky-ass names.
It's...
You should have called them Mike and Ike.
He's a sumo wrestler
No
in
tutorial.
Fuji Apple. Alright, this is the hardest boss
Alright.
level, ever. This is the way you beat him, is you just stand still.
Really?
Okay.
So, basically we're playing Mystic Quest again, right?
No.
Actually, this is actually what used to be called Mystic Quest in the UK. That was what it was called.
Ah, yes. Everybody loves the Mystic Quest.
Aye, so we actually...
And Final Fantasy Mystic Quest was released in Europe as like Mystic Quest Adventure, as like a sequel to this game.
Excellent.
So
A far inferior sequel.
this game was
Because
actually
I thought you were actually hitting something and making a sword go. That's way more gameplay than Mystic Quest had.
this game is not terrible.
Willy!
Just asking.
Oh, dear me.
Bogard?
It sounds Bogart.
Humphrey Bogard?
He's
They are words.
he's French. He's Bogart.
Bogard.
Bogart.
Oh no, Willie passed away. Oh god.
How will I ever live without my Willy?
Poor
The
The thing
Willie.
is, in the remake of this game, Willie lives through this scene, and he turns out to be the most annoying person in the entire world. So thank your lucky stars that he died here.
Okay. Thank
Okay,
goodness for
so the original is superior then.
Yeah, it is.
Even
Well,
though the
yes.
remake has color and stuff.
Yeah, the color
This has
budget
colour, just
didn't exist
very
yet.
few.
He didn't have enough money.
It has one color. The Game Boy kinda greenish, whatever.
Yeah.
that. Oh, another one. Ah,
Yeah,
it's
same
that
guy
thing
again. Yeah.
You couldn't do it before, try doing it again. It's
I
still,
like how
still
he's
not...
doing like some sort of weirdo dance with one move. Hands up, hands down, hands up, hands down, hands up, hands down.
I mean,
This isn't actually a fight, it's an audition.
back in the
So
day, we
you
only
think
needed
you
one
could dance?
one
Sword to the
frame
face!
animation. And then we escaped. Because
Oh.
Yay.
apparently there's a secret passage where the
Man,
monster
this
lives.
is like... Those are either tiny trees or that castle was ridiculously big.
Could be both.
Oh dear, the Dark Lord. That's very ominous.
Yes. Dark
Julius.
Lord Julius.
No, he's actually French too, it's pronounced Dar Lord.
Dark
Okay.
And his name is Julia.
Miracles, man.
The Lord.
It's all going to be about
Whoop.
magnets.
Oh, well, that's it for Julius.
Well, no, he just teleported. He'll be back.
Oh, I thought he was dead.
Yeah, usually when people spin around and then disappear, it usually means that they die. Oh no.
But he, like, exploded. Oh, you get to fight. Nope. Oh, and now you're dead, too. Huh?
You mean Dark
This is
Lord
not-
didn't want to just give us a hug? You mean he's evil?
This is kind of a
Well, he-
brutal game. Like,
He
3
tried to
people
hook us, but
die,
he
and then...
fumbled.
Oh yeah, this game has a really high
Well,
death count. It's like Final Fantasy II levels.
Oh, you're right, there are other colors, because you're pink.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Ooh,
and
blue.
blue.
Yeah. Is this being played on the, Super Game Boy?
Yes and no. I mean, it's being played on an emulator that emulates a Super Game Boy. So you get more than one
Cool.
color.
Ah, throwing daggers.
You know,
Yeah,
and
this
this
is
is
a-
like... This is off topic for the game, but the Super Game Boy is actually really cool. Because you think it's just a cartridge, but actually the Super
Oh.
Nintendo, it can't actually emulate a Game Boy. What it is, it's actually an entire Game Boy just in a cartridge shape. And you
Is it
stick
really?
it in your Super Nintendo, yes.
That's actually pretty cool.
I would.
That is very cool.
I guess it was before the times when they just had a plug that you could plug, like the Game Boy plug into television. It would probably be easier.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got some candy.
Alright, to explain
Is that like,
this game's mechanics. So, it's like
It's
Zelda.
Zelda.
A is sword, B is item. But you see the bar on the bottom? As the bar fills up, you do more powerful attacks. So if you wait, you do more powerful attacks, etc. And if your bar fills up all the way, you can do a super attack with your sword, or whatever weapon you're equipped with.
Hasim
Oh
passed
god,
away now.
Hassie is dead.
Are we going to maintain a character death count as well as the Scathe death count?
Oh yes.
I've completely lost track as to how many people you've met, but they've all seemed to die.
Yeah, so we've got Hasim, he's passed away, and
Willie.
and Willie, who's now become a stiff. Actually, no, let's not call him that.
Oh god. Willie and
How long have you
Stiffy.
been waiting to say it?
Well, anyway, there are 4 options in the menu. So item, all of them are obvious, it's like the ask, which ask is you talk to your party member and they do something for you. Here, if you talk to Fuji, she heals you. She gives you regain, basically.
Hey.
Her pathfinding is bizarre.
She doesn't actually attack or anything, so it doesn't matter, really.
Yeah, but like, the way she's following you is strange. She doesn't like directly follow you, she seems to like wander around.
She wants to see the sights of the world.
It looks like she's got some sort of problem. She keeps moving left and right.
She just wants to dance. This is a dance habit. Look, he's dancing too. Everyone's just dancing.
You can dance if you want to, you can leave your friends behind, you can buy a key at the shop, and I don't really... I'm out of stuff.
I'm sorry.
And I dropped 2.
I tried, I try.
The Dark Lord
Oh,
is so
he's
evil.
cruel.
It's cruel.
It was fine while he was being gentle, but now it's gotten beyond a joke.
He's mean.
Alright, so we're gonna have to do some grinding. While I...
Really? Oh.
While I speed it up.
Oh.
No, and I'm
What
not
is
gonna...
this music?
This is Final Fantasy IX Chips, the remix of Gulug Volcano. And it's awesome.
Oh, right,
How
okay.
completely
Oh, we've got
inappropriate,
some more
but alright.
chocolates.
Because I thought it would be more appropriate if you had only 8-bit music, so there you go.
Okay. You couldn't use any Mana music? I mean, you're a huge fan of the Mana series, aren't you?
Nope.
Yeah.
Of course you are. I just noticed how much you're absolutely lauding it all the time, and just can't talk to you without mentioning about how much you love the Sword of Mana series.
Nope, I don't love Mana at all.
Do you love Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening?
That's an okay game. This game came out first.
Oh. That one I'm
Have a
gonna say is
confession.
better, but I will say this game actually doesn't look bad.
No, it's actually
At all.
not terrible.
It
And
looks like
Link's
fun.
Awakening.
You're running around and you're killing things, which is way better than Mystic West.
well, you did run around and kill things,
Oh,
but it
yeah.
wasn't fun.
No, not at all.
No, I mean I didn't kill things. I hit a button in the enemy, and they killed things for me.
Yeah, this
There's
is like
a difference.
it's like Mystic Quest if they had only the adventure sequences where you like walked around with your weapons on the world map and there wasn't all this stupid nonsense.
Yeah. I don't really get the point of this sort of nonsense for RPGs. I mean, at some point it had a purpose, but now I don't really... Why do I need to tell the guy to attack? Why can't you just press X and attack?
Okay, now we have enough money to buy that iron helmet.
The iron.
That sword is the
Urgh.
sword you're equipped with, so if you buy it, it's a waste of money. I don't know why they even bother.
Which in
To
French
troll.
is actually pronounced urn.
Earn! Some Earn Brew! That's a soda.
You might have noticed I forgot
I'd like
to
to
equip
try
it. I'll
it
equip it
someday.
later.
I wouldn't go into that green water there. It's... Yeah, it looks like it's a lot of poison. Looks like Kefka's done something with it.
It just goes with a low color
looks
budget.
like
It's actually a flowing, mystical amount of colors.
I'm intrigued by the fact that it's flowing sideways at the top there.
No, it's not a
That's-
mystical amount of
that's
colors, it's an
very weird
adventurous
way of
amount of
doing
colors.
Oh, that's right. We can't use the
No,
adjective
you make
mystic.
jokes. Yeah. It's adventure time!
So,
With Sumo and Fuji.
Fuji.
Sumo and Fuji.
Yeah. We're
Fuji.
fighting. We're,
Sumo and Fuji cakes.
we're fighting alongside a mountain.
I mean,
The mountain that rides.
Sumo is a really ridiculous default name, but it's default name, so whatever. Here we go.
Well, his default name was nothing. You could have named him anything you wanted.
No,
I mean, does he actually do any wrestling? You know, like sumo wrestling. Anyone?
no, never.
You know what would have
No.
been a good name for him, Scathe?
What?
What
blue.
is that?
I suppose, but he's
I
actually
mean-
red.
Oh, you could have named him Red then.
Fuji could have been blue.
Yeah. Is that actually the girl?
Let me
Yeah,
treat
that's-
your
She
wound.
actually is Fuji then, huh?
Yeah, that is actually Fuji.
Is this supposed to be like a 2-player game or something? What,
No.
What does she do?
She just walks around, and if you ask her, she heals you. She's a heal bot.
Oh, so
Okey
she's
dokey.
Elizabeth from Bioshock Infinite.
I agree if I had played that game. Also, to talk about the stats here, stamina is health, power is strength, wisdom is magic power, will is how fast your bar fills in the bottom. There, now we have to talk, don't have to talk about it again.
I thought Will
Okay.
referred to Willy, that guy who got killed at the beginning.
It's the measure of how dead you are.
It's a measure of how many Willies you have.
It's how much you miss him, and then that
Yeah.
increases your power.
Then like Moogles there, that's just jumping about all the time. Look an awful lot like Moogles.
There are Moogles in this game.
Are
Oh,
there?
cool.
There are even chocobos.
Great!
Nice.
Yay!
Actually, there's only one chocobo, but that's
It's better than Final Fantasy 1.
yeah, or
Go away!
13. I know 13 is many
13
chocobos. 13 only has one Moogle though, or one picture of a
13 didn't
Moogle.
have any Moogles. It had like a
The
Moogle in a
Gemini?
shop.
Yeah,
Gemma Knight.
this is Bogar.
To retrieve.
Oh, this is
his-
Humphrey Bogart.
Yeah,
It's got that way of words, hasn't it?
yeah.
Go away!
I'll just
Of all the houses in all the world, Sumo had to come into mine.
I'll just summarize it. He's like, go find the girl. She's a pendant and can save the world. That's
He is
all.
still
Okay.
looking at
I'm
you,
pretty sure
Sumo.
that's like number 2 on the cliches list.
Yeah. This game is from 1991. You have to give it a little bit of credit. I mean, it's. I think it's still before even Final Fantasy IV. I don't know.
What did you find? Matlock?
Yeah, he gave me a matlock.
Gave me Matlock.
I don't know what a
Mattock.
mattock.
Pickaxe.
It's just a
Mattock.
pickaxe. There, I finally
Oh.
equipped that, but it's a pickaxe. There.
Is it better than a sword? Oh shit! It just destroyed that chest.
It's
That's hardcore.
it's basically just a utility item. You can use it to open.
Dig.
It's like, you know how in Legend of Zelda you bomb walls. The mattock is the same
Okay.
thing.
Okay, okay.
And you can save wherever you want.
Yep, there's a map. It's useless.
Oh, it's actually the map from Link's Awakening.
Very blocky.
You're never gonna find anything on the map. It's just a bunch of squares.
Oh, so it's worse than the map from Link's Awakening. Alright, good.
Doesn't even tell you where you've been or anything. Just forget it. Don't even bother the map.
Okay.
Does it even show your current position?
It does.
Just doesn't tell you much else,
Yeah.
like where everything else is.
It tells you where towns are, but
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's helpful.
the
And there
game
are
forces you to
towns
go
in
to all
this
the
game.
towns anyway, so it doesn't actually matter.
Okay.
That first town is the only town you actually really wander in. All the other ones you just get dropped off because you fall off a waterfall, you fall off an airship, you fall off, etc., etc.
So, are there
Is
like
that one of the towns
dungeons and
called Topple?
stuff?
Oh yeah,
Okay, cool. So it's like pure Zelda then, just pretending to be Final Fantasy.
yeah. It's like the original Legend of Zelda, where it's like, here's a world, explore it.
Alright, that's a pretty
Ah.
okay game.
And it's not cryptic. There's no cryptic crap where you have to like go dance on your head and go around in a circle, and then you can get to the 6th dungeon or something. It doesn't. Nothing like that. It's pretty linear.
I don't believe you can dance on your head in that game, but I mean, yeah.
You obviously aren't trying hard enough.
That's called breakdancing.
I don't
It's
know.
very difficult. This
here.
You're
music
having
is
a bit
very
of trouble
funky,
with
though.
this guy, aren't you?
This game is good music, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, there are not very many
It's not
tracks
bad.
because it's a Game Boy game, but it doesn't get repetitive.
I'm just out of interest. How on earth could anyone die in this? Even if your HP gets stupidly low, you can just ask, what's the name? Fuji or whatever it is.
Fuji
can
Cakes.
just-
She's
Yeah.
not going to be in the party for more than 5 minutes after this.
Right.
But it's been 14
Aw.
minutes.
Well, it has to give you just enough time to get complacent
Yeah.
about not having to worry about health, and then
Yeah.
suddenly you do.
Yep. It's the
Yeah,
tutorial.
already-
It's like they give you in Final Fantasy 2. They give you they give you Mingwu or whatever his name is.
Winmu.
Mindu. They call him a million different things in different games. I can never remember which one because I played a million different versions of Final Fantasy 2, and he's
Why?
basically trivializes the first 2 dungeons, and then you actually have to play the game after that. Here's more grinding.
No. Now, what music is this?
This is the remix of Final Fantasy IX's world map music. Over the Hill, I think it's
Oh,
called.
right.
I see.
Ooh.
Bum,
I'm sensing a pattern.
yes.
There are
Cool.
other ones in other videos, but you're not gonna be in those ones, so you're gonna take my word for it.
Oh.
Bum, 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 bum.
This is like the I only grind like 3 times in this whole game because it's. Yep. Okay, I'll just let you hum.
Alright, these high notes are getting very difficult. Level up!
Hey up, you only need to do another 8 more gil,
Yep.
or whatever it's called in these
I don't even-
days.
Oh my god, jellyfish!
Yeah, this jellyfish are super strong. You have no idea.
I'm
Get
still
that
waiting
battle
for you to
pass.
get to a dungeon. This is...
After
You
this is
got
the
a
dungeon.
battle?
Yay.
Okay, cool.
We finished the first dungeon here in this video.
Alright. Are there actually, like, puzzles, or do you just fight things?
There are puzzles later on. It's
Oh.
it's still very much like the first Legend of Zelda. Now we have an axe.
You're trying to decapitate Fuji there.
Oh, we are playing Mystic Quest, then.
Oh yeah, Mystic Quest totally stole this because you can cut down trees and stuff with the axe.
Is that what those are? I thought they were cabbages.
They're
Or
cabbage
this is a
trees.
pumpkin field right here.
Yeah, you can't actually cut down the pumpkins with axe. You need a different weapon.
Oh.
Okay.
We get that weapon in this episode,
Flamethrower.
but
You need a can.
Can't believe fighting flowers now.
yeah,
And she's totally
And
stuck. It's a good thing. It's a good thing she just comes to the next screen when you leave, or else she'd never find the way.
so you can't kill these guys with the axe. They'll just kill you.
Metal slime.
Yeah, metal slime.
What nice.
Let
Ultra
me treat your
experience.
wound.
So just ignore them. You can hear they make a different sound. If I,
Oops.
and I keep bumping into them because I'm incompetent. the one
I
problem
know
with
you
Final
guys.
Fantasy Adventures is the controls are a bit stiff. It's hard to
Well,
explain.
it's the Game Boy.
Just like Willie is at the moment.
Did you just get poisoned?
No, stop it.
Enough of that.
Okay, that's
This is
a
great
load
because I don't
joke
have any
now.
items to heal poison. I just have her heal me, and that just completely cancels out the poison.
And that's corn, or a flower.
One or the other.
And this is a dungeon, I suppose.
No, not yet.
Oh,
Oh,
this is a castle. Oh, that's
There's an-
Setzer.
This is
an
cats.
announcer.
It's a
Rooms-
hotel.
This is Ket's definitely not evil castle, and it definitely doesn't have anything evil in it.
It's obviously just a ominous hotel.
You can go up
Yeah,
here
I
into
feel
this room,
like I feel like it's Dracula Land.
and there's a white mage in here.
Ooh,
Yay.
Lizard
It's like
Man's
the-
Nest.
Yeah, this is definitely Final Fantasy
Not the
game.
marsh
Yep.
cave, though.
Just barge into a room that's occupied and
Oh god,
say, oh,
Mystic.
hello there.
Yeah, the Mystic
It
Cave.
reveals their true colours, which are all still green.
Or blue.
And occasionally red.
This game is pretty green. It's not easy being green, you know. Oh, it's time for some
Rainbow
dialogue.
Connections. Ba-da-bum, 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 ba-ba-ba-da-da-dum.
Ah, you can use cure magic.
Here,
So I don't
found-
have to come and tag you all the time.
This is
Good night.
basically this is when they kick her out of the party because here's some cure
That was-
magic. You can heal yourself. Now you're self-sufficient.
That was an awkward end to that conversation. It's like, here's a book. Good night. Right? I was hoping we could hang out more, but alright.
Oh no, Fuji's inconveniently missing.
Inconveniently
Fuji
missing.
cakes!
Yeah,
Fuji
Fuji
cakes.
cakes, come back! Yeah, I've been calling her Fuji cakes the whole time.
Had you guys not noticed?
Nope. Paying attention is hard, you know.
Apparently I'm doing
No,
the
I'm
most
busy.
of it.
I bet it's him.
You mean the not
Come on.
suspicious person standing in front of the not suspicious door?
He's
Oh,
totally
yeah.
not suspicious. He's wearing a suit. He's
You-
a nice guy.
Mr. Lee. Wouldn't be Christopher Lee by any chance, would it?
Maybe.
Bruce Lee?
Jet
Robert E. Lee.
Whoa!
Wendy Lee.
What happened
voice
to your
actress.
axe? Just chucked it away then.
I think
And
I'm out
when
of...
it came back. Magic.
Ah.
Yeah, that was one of the max attacks.
Oh, you get critical hits?
Well, when the bar fills up at the bottom.
Oh. Could you kill that metal
Watch out.
slime with that power?
No.
Oh.
Ding.
You still need a magic spell, which we will get at the end of this dungeon.
Ooh, crocodiles.
Alligators.
Well,
Gators.
alligators.
Paladile. Crocodile.
What did they call them? The alligator nest, right? I don't remember.
Alligators who just happen to shoot bows and arrows at
Well,
you.
they're lizard men. Gators, yo.
Ding.
Nope.
Do seem to lose quite a lot of HP.
This game is hard, not because like the enemies have difficult patterns, but no, because all the enemies take off like tons of HP.
And none of the
Yeah, I've
none of the
noticed
enemies
that.
drop hearts either.
No.
That's kind of crap.
Ow!
The hitboxes seem a little sketchy.
That's the Game Boy.
Yeah.
It's about the
Ah.
most simplistic gaming system any of us have ever played.
You've just lost 10 HP
Yeah.
then. That is very cruel.
Don't mind me.
Danger zone!
I'm just wandering around like an idiot.
You can't get through. Friggin' pumpkin.
You just can't get past them leaves.
Friggin' pumpkin.
You obviously
vine.
can't just wade through or cut down with your axe. No, you gotta just find something else.
You need a botanist for this, I think. Or what's the
a
job
flamethrower.
in Final Fantasy XIV? It's an arbalist or some crap.
Don't look at me.
I have no idea.
Yeah, there's a job. You're an arbalist, and I found that to be like the lamest thing imaginable. Like, oh, I get to make a garden. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm paying like $15 a month to have a digital garden. Why can't I play Farmville and do it for free?
One problem in this game, you got to equip keys before you can go use them through doors. It's dumb.
Oh my god.
It's
It's.
some colour beige.
Yep.
I was going to think it was like a red mage or something like that, but he's blue.
Well, you could be a blue mage.
There's definitely some colour.
Yeah,
He's a
definitely some
color.
colour.
Oh, and I thought the axe
Oh, is
again.
he following you now?
He actually attacks.
Oh,
He's not-
nice.
Oh,
He's not that useful.
Does he
though, because-
ever? Does he attack in any sort of like logic, or he just attacks randomly?
Just randomly. Sometimes he attacks.
He sees
the
an
logic.
enemy and then he starts shooting things in random directions.
Yeah. He's like, oh man, there's a guy that just starts shooting in all four directions.
Alright.
When you're asking, he just gives you tips.
okay.
Alright. It's what you'd expect from Game Boys.
Ow. Can that
And
thing
I-
has halved your HP?
Oh, the Dratini
Oh, you're
killed him.
dead!
Oh,
No, the Dratini
Scared
killed me.
Death Count one.
Sumo fell.
And here's another problem with Final Fantasy
Everything
Adventure.
falls in this game.
No checkpoints. Last time you save,
Oh.
you go back there.
Well,
Oh,
what do you
dear.
expect?
Not making you watch that though.
Why would
Oh,
you think
thank
there'd be
goodness for that.
checkpoints on a Game Boy game?
You know,
Ooh.
What?
this game loves being. It doesn't like you very much as the player. But it's
This is...
an old game.
So he's trying to shoot you then with them
Come
weird
on,
star
don't... Oh,
things.
you gotta kill the Dratinis. Oh.
Yeah, those Dratinis are going down.
So let's just call all the enemies in this game Pokemons. Like, from now on, this could be the running joke. They're all Pokemon. So there's a Weeping Bell.
It's got a different sound, but that's like the most obvious secret ever. Also, equip. You don't equip. I always mess it up because equip is not equip your item. Item is equip your item. Equip is equip your weapon. It should just be one menu.
Oh, there's
Okay.
item, and then there... Oh, that is annoying.
Yeah,
You found a sickle.
Okay. You
Yeah.
commie.
and it's a weapon.
Next up, hammer.
You commie.
Now we can finally
This is
defeat our
Obama.
greatest nemesis, pumpkins.
This is what Obama has done to our Final Fantasy series, guys.
Those pumpkins are going down.
Oh my
Yay.
god, actually the
This is
sickle
officially
seems
the best
really, really
version.
good. That's ridiculous, you get a spin attack every time you use it.
Yeah,
Do you just stick with that weapon for the rest of the game?
you could, except you get stronger weapons.
This is kind of a really, really good range of attack right there.
Backtracking.
Yeah, I just cut that
Fun
out
for all the family.
because who cares, right?
What does the asterisk lead to?
Ooh,
Only you can find out.
Jigglypuff.
Solosis?
Probably.
Ghastly?
bubbles of some sort.
So you can actually kill those guys. If you wait around enough, he might be able to use his fire spell to kill them, but like that. But you can't actually kill them with your weapon, the little bouncing ball eyebrow things.
Skeleton Pokemon. Which one was that?
Oh, I've no idea. I've never played it.
Never played Pokemon?
Nope, never played it.
Has there ever been a skeleton
Lots of no.
Pokemon?
I don't think there's ever been one that's entirely a skeleton.
Uh,
Cubone.
here's a
but that's
puzzle.
only the-
Alright, Cubone, good enough.
You ready for this puzzle?
Wow, you can actually move chests!
Oh, yeah, there you go, basic puzzle.
They get harder.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that's kind of like Zelda 101 right there.
And there's a healing spring.
Yay.
That's nice.
If this was a Zelda game, it would
Put
be a
your
fairy
mat up.
fountain. It's not a Zelda game.
Oh wait, no, that's not Zelda. Wait,
All bubbles.
And so the max attack for the sickle is just has a longer range. So it's good, I guess.
Okay.
Alright, more weeping bells and Dratinis. I've always wanted to have a Dratini Martini. When is a bar ever going to make that available?
I'm sure someone's invented it.
Okay.
Du- 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 du.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
What have I started? Oh,
You should
skeleton
after
stuff.
the next boss, shall we sub in the Victory remix from the OC Remix album?
Alright, I'd love to. That album's awesome, by the way.
Oh, a whole room full of weeping bells.
Yeah, this is the Zelda puzzle number 2.
There's a Pokemon called Weeping Bells.
Yeah.
You
It's-
found some more iron.
Wait, what is it's Bellsprout, Weeping Bell, and Victory Bell.
Victory Bell, yeah.
I always preferred the Oddish series better. What can I say? I found
Gloom is
Blossom
just a
Cube.
Oh
Yes,
no,
yeah.
an more impassable stuff. Oh no, you can get them through
Gloom,
now. Yeah.
Vileplume,
Ow.
Blossom.
You know what still needs a third evolution? Just for the hell of it. Spiro.
So what do them candy things do anyway?
Just health. It's 8.
Sweets as we call them.
8 HP.
Oh, they're the potions in this game then.
There were real
right.
potions later on.
What do they
But-
do?
Is
MP?
this a kid or something?
Candy is like this weird
It's-
thing that keeps
It's an
appearing
RPG
in
hero,
mana
so
games.
it's probably not very old.
Well, he's under 17, we can be sure of that.
I remain
Oh.
concerned that our protagonist is of the Empire, since when is the Empire the good side?
Wait, are we of the Empire?
No.
Yeah.
Well, no, we
I'm
Ooh.
pretty sure it said we were.
we betrayed them in the beginning because we ran away.
Oh, really?
Ah, right.
Okay, that's
Then
fine.
the Dark Lord came and just chucked us out.
Yeah, I really had no idea what was going on there at all. Because, I mean, I didn't take the time to read the dialogue, so I'm not even sure if this game has a plot, and I don't really... I think it's fine without one.
It does have a plot. It's not bad for
Too
a
many
Game Boy
games
game
have
made in
plots.
1991.
Like, Link's
I'll,
Awakening. All you're doing, you're on an island, and you gotta go and find all the instruments.
Oh, he killed someone.
Oh, by the way, does it turn out at the end that this entire game is a dream?
No.
Spoilers.
that would have been so funny if it was.
Does it
Yeah,
turn
the
out that there's
confession.
actually 5 crystals? And the old man is one of the crystals?
No.
We weren't expecting any crystals and we still got 5.
Is it one of them exhaustible keys that like break as soon as you put it in the lock?
Yeah.
So you can only open it once. Oh, is this another one of them
Yes,
Yeah.
thingies, puzzle things?
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
puzzle.
Well,
Contrivances, I think, is the word you're looking for.
It's a puzzle here. So you can't go up that
Oh,
way.
so is that
So what you have to
ice
do
or
is you have to
something?
go up here and then use a mattock.
oh, of course.
Can we call a mattock a hammer?
A matlock?
Can we just call it a pickaxe?
Yeah.
Pickaxe.
Yay!
Matlock!
So this is basically the Mega Man boss doors of Final Fantasy Adventure. They always stick you outside in a field, and that means you're just about to fight a boss.
Can
Okay.
you save pretty much anywhere?
And,
Ah,
oh.
it's a two-headed dragon!
Oh,
I
yeah,
haven't
this
seen
is
that
Zelda.
before!
Totally Zelda now. I don't actually know what his name is in Zelda, the two-headed dragon, but he's a bitch and a half.
It's probably like
Yeah.
like rope or something.
No, that's
There's
a snake.
There's the snakes, I know, but they all have stupid names in Legend of Zelda.
In the original Legend of Zelda, the two-headed dragon monster, that is like the hardest boss in that game. There's really no way to avoid him, you just gotta run up and start stabbing him in the face.
So you can block, if you got the iron shield, you can block his fire attacks. So basically what you have to do is just stay under him and then beat him with the sickle.
Yep. That sounds about alright, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, careful. Careful, man with the hat.
Your ally is actually seeming useful for once.
Yeah. The thing about this game is that the bosses all have pretty simple patterns, but they make up for it for taking off like half your health.
Yeah. Wish you could just like shoot in front, you know, at the two-headed dragon and not up all the time. I mean, what's the point of shooting upwards or downwards like that?
I think the problem is you're assuming there's any AI. I think that's a questionable assumption.
Yeah, it's all just patterns. I mean, there's some AI. He's moving.
Yeah, but this is Dragon's Neck Colosseum levels of AI.
He's got more AI than the typical Final Fantasy boss, which usually just picks one of 4 random attacks.
Oh, come on! There's lots and lots of ways of, you know, different types of AIs.
Is he really
Have
different?
you seen the AI in Final Fantasy VII? It's absolutely, really, really difficult to understand. It's like 10,000 lines of code. Some of them.
And yet,
Hey,
basically, it's no
I'm sure
different
it
than
makes
them using
perfect
one of
sense to
4
do.
random attacks. How do you get the other chest? It's in the way.
Push
You have
this
to
one out of the
believe.
way.
Found the magic book of fire.
Nee, just push it out of the way.
Shiny.
Found the mirror.
And the mirror. Show it to the guy at Ketz to see what it looks like.
Okay, fine. Oh, that was my grandma, everybody, if you caught that. Blue Highwind's grandma in a Let's Play.
And that's it.
That's the end.
Yep.
So,
That's the end of that. Alright, so short game, short and sweet, but, you know, there you are.
It was fun while it lasted.
Yeah.
yeah, definitely.
So, even though I only saw about half hour, I don't think I actually want to play this.
You don't.
It looks kind of repetitive and like a...
That is like the best game that's not slightly off-white I've ever seen.
Well, you need to play Link's Awakening or the Oracle games.
Okay.
Oracle games are
Right, is this a good time to mention that I've never actually owned a Game Boy in my life?
You've never owned a game. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I know.
Yeah.
I've been denied my childhood because I've never
I've
been
still
given a
got
Game
my
Boy.
Game Boy somewhere.
May the
And my
sweet
Game
gods
Boy
of
Color, which is
Tetris
the Pikachu
lay you
edition.
to rest.
Yeah. So anyway, that was Final Fantasy Pokemon. Something. And, Scathe, you want to sign us off?
Yep, this was Scathe. I'll see you in part 2, where we go and show the guy the mirror, and he may or may not turn into an evil monster.
Oh,
Okay.
of course not.
Because he's a nice guy.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. I'm going to miss you so much.
We'll miss you too.
I'm over it.